we're going to talk about the gun that I repute like the first gun every one of us should have for any situation, but especially for survival situation. It's called the Glock 17. First of all, I check the chamber is empty, the gun is safe, chamber empty, magazine empty. Why I say Glock 17 should be a gun that every one of us should have? This is my personal humble opinion, of course. First of all, if you're looking for a gun for survival, you're looking at some specific characteristic. Number one, you want to have a gun that is chamber for a caliber of ammunition that is easy to have access. A 9mm Luger, it's ammunition that you can find everywhere. Walmart, every gun shop, almost in every country that there are guns allowed. So definitely, I would start always with the 9mm handgun. And the reason why also, remember something, you want to train as much as you can, especially in those days that ammunition starts to get very pricey. 9mm, you still can have very decent deals out there, okay? And we will go that in the little details later on. People say, okay, 9mm is not such a man stopper as maybe a 45 or a 40. Yes or no? Yes, for sure. The 40 and 45 have much more power in the ballistic. But let's not forget, 9mm, what you get, you have two options. You can get, of course, the full metal jacket. And I'll give you an example. You can get great affordable full metal jacket ammunition like the Wolf, a Russian brand. 50 rounds for just $7, $8. Used to cost $5. Maybe now they're going to go around 9 or 10, but still very affordable. Half of the price if you would get like 45 ACP or a 40 caliber in any other type of brand. So why it is a good gun? 9mm you can train for cheap. Then when you want to pretty much carry around that is good for self-defense, there are so many options now that with just a little bit of more money, let's say about less than $20, you can get a box of very high powerful, very great ballistical efficiency ammunition, 9mm. We will go in details when we want to talk about the different ammunition, but just to let you know, you can carry now a 9mm hollow point that pretty much has such a penetration and also such a damage they can create that they are way different from the 9mm we used to think about a few years ago. So I love the 9mm. I think it's a great gun, it's reliable, it's accurate, and you have enough manpower, especially if you know how, man-stop power, especially if you know how to use it. Then, why a Glock? Why a Glock 17? Glock 17 is a full-size standard handgun. It's the gun that started it all from Glock. I'm not going to do so much of a review about the technicality of a Glock gun because you can find thousands of videos there that they do a great job. My purpose is to try to pretty much in a simple way start to talk the benefits. First of all, it's a gun that is light enough to carry. Okay, the weight, it is not as heavy as any other type of gun in the same size in complete all made of metal. This is a polymer, but it is also a metal frame, of course. So it's very easy to carry. What I like also is that the reliability. It's a reliable gun. I have seen situations, people that have been shooting this gun like 100,000 rounds with no cleaning, never cleaning the gun, it still shoots. So it's a great thing to think about it, especially in a survival situation. Then what I like also is available. You know, this gun is pretty much everywhere. Every law enforcement in the country, they have it or they know how to use it, and it's right there. You can find spare parts everywhere. So it's something to consider. The price. Glock 17, you can get beautiful guns out there, very fancy guns, for probably almost double the price, $700, $800. You can still get today a beautiful Glock 17 for like $500. And I'll tell you also, if you go to the website, gunsforsurvival.com, I will share with you all the links of the best places that I found that you can get the best prices, also on the consignment, or even better, on monthly payments. So $500, you have a real professional combat-ready gun. This is not a target shooting gun. This is a gun that can save your life. Then let's also not forget about simplicity. It's a simple gun. Look, just to let you know, there are no external safety that you need to mess around when you're under stress, but it's a safe gun. Let's not forget, the first safety you have is your finger of the trigger until you are on target. That's the more important thing. But there are also very important internal safety, three types of safety. The bottom line, you have a gun that is safe, it can fall on the ground, and nothing is going to happen. So, it's a great gun to use. Now, we're going to talk about another important thing is shooting this gun. So stay tuned. See you at the range, because now we're going to start to shoot the Glock 17, and we're going to also talk about ammunition, magazines, and just to let you know about accessory. Check it out, gunsforsurvival.com. Alright guys, Glock 17, couple of rounds. We have 5 yards, a little bit of practice, okay? So, chamber check, mag check. We're gonna go for the control pair from the holster. That's the target. No time, just relax. Head. Okay guys, let's talk 1 second about the magazine of the Glock 17. Look at this. This is the original Glock magazine. You can get spare magazine for about between $20 and $22. And yes, please check it out also. Guns for Survival. I always try to search for the best deals out there. And the beautiful thing that there are also a lot of aftermarket magazine. I like a lot the Korean. They are exactly the same magazine. They work perfectly, and they also drop free. And they're like, you can find it for about less than $10. So that's a great value that you can have a spare magazine for affordable price. What I like of this gun, you have 17 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, ready to go anytime. And with 2 extra magazines, you carry almost 50 rounds, and that's a lot of firepower for a handgun to carry with you. So I love the high capacity of the Glock 17 magazine. Another thing I want to tell you about, think about it. You want to train a lot. You want to also use 22 long rifle ammunition. Guess what? There is for this gun a slide that you can, a conversion kit that is ready to go for the 22. We will talk that in another episode, but just to let you know, keep it in mind, you can use that slide on any Glock 17, and for less than $200 you can transform this handgun from a 9mm into a 22, keep exactly the same type of control and holster. At the same time, you're going to save a lot of money, and you can practice. Also, you can go hunt with that. If you want to get some small game, 22 is a way to go. Don't forget about also the magazine, the high capacity that you have for this. Look at this. This is 33 rounds. You can get this for about $35. Always if you get the brand Glock. Otherwise, you can get them also for $15 or less aftermarket from Korea. They are great extra magazine to carry. Think about it. You can carry 32 rounds with you anytime you want. Another little beautiful thing about this gun, you can easily, there is a rail, especially the latest generation, rail guard here. You can set it up with a light, laser, any type of extra tools that you need to have. So it's a complete gun, ready to go, and the price is right. You can get this one right now for about $520 on payment, for example, at budsgunshop.com. At 12 months payments, you don't feel it. And just to let you know, guys, the last thing I want to tell you, thinking about, you are on the field and you need to pretty much be able to clear this gun in a way that we don't have tools. Guess what? Can you make an example a little bit? Look, 1, 2, and the barrel. You can clean it up, remove everything you have there that's supposed not to be, without tools. Normally you cannot do this with many other guns, like for example the 1911. And talking about the barrel, this is a very special barrel, okay? It is not a typical round barrel that you can find other guns. It's some sort of an hexagonal process inside, so the shape is hexagonal. What happens, there is one but that you need to consider. You cannot shoot with a regular Glock magazine, with a regular Glock barrel, lead bullets. Lead bullets, no go, because they're going to start to build up and they're going to create some strange pressure that you don't want to have. It may really damage the gun. So, but the good news is you can buy aftermarket barrels that you can shoot any type of bullets for less than $100. So, very simple. Consider that there is a little don't shoot lead bullet, but the 9mm, they're still very affordable. And look, without tools, without being any type of, we are talking, you can easily disassemble the gun yourself. See you at the range, and stay tuned watching gunsforsurvival.com.
Don't tread on us, we're not afraid. You work for us. your slaves. Don't tread on us.